Hey everybody, this is Robius5991 here with Online Nights, and today I'm here to bring you another Halo 4 Forge map showcase. So once again, today I'm here to present to you a map pack. So this is 3 2v2 competitive maps made by Hushed Behemoth, and together they make the Commerce map pack. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys. They are actually all submissions to the Forge Hub 2v2 Dust Up competition. And they each have some really unique traits to them. They're overall very well built for gameplay and aesthetically, so I'm very excited to share this with you guys. So to get started, we are going to be looking at the map entitled Traverse. So as you can see, this map is built on Ravine. It is a multi-floored structure. You have a man cannon over here on one side, which comes up over here. And kind of the signature thing of this is he uses extraction crates or canisters there to mark where his weapons are, and that's really a nice touch because it makes it very obvious for the players. So this is just a quick fly through of everything. You can see he's really molded it in beautifully with the environment. You got the rocks and the moss all connected. It really looks cool. I mean, I think he did a wonderful job with that. So up here we're walking towards the upper structure. You have a carbine here against the wall with one of the yellow signals there, and another one on the opposing team's side, like I mentioned. As you saw there, you can easily jump through that little rocky, grassy knoll. And as you work your way up, this position is incredible. Oh, by the way, that was Dax just receiving a sticky grenade to the face via Hushed Behemoth. So, as I was saying, that's the lower bridge. Right there you saw there is a railgun spawn. These are kind of the parallel bridges. You got one here and you got one on the other side of the map. You got these upper platforms. This is kind of the main atrium area here. It's kind of split up between two sections of the map. Down here on this side you have a DMR here against a crate. And it's cool because they're kind of built into central atriums overall in the structure, and they all lead to the upper floors. Right there's a sniper rifle, which one of the red players is going to pick up, and right above it on this little crate or block is a DMR spawn up against the wall. So as you can see, there is some positions where you can get a decent height advantage, but considering what weapons are available, you can really counter that. So this is me playing against Paints and Behemoth with Wolfarius on my team, so we ended up doing pretty good. I personally love the railgun on these maps. That's kind of the standard weapon set for all of them. And there's only 2 shots in it, but if you play them right, like I did here, you're going to get a kill each time. So unfortunately, I wasn't as great with the sniper rifle, so that's why I'm going to cut the footage right here. So the next map is entitled Cache. Once again, same game type, plays with the 2v2 Dust Up Slayer for the Forge Hub competition. This one is built on Impact, and the whole concept of it is some kind of a storage area. You can see that by the large presence of crates and just kind of the overall enclosed feeling. So the markers for weapons this time will be purple, and not necessarily all of them will have them, but it molds in with the coloring of the map, because as you can see, everything here is purple. So starting on the lower floor, you have an area you can jump up here to achieve the area to the teleporter, and on the other side there was a man cannon to lead you up. I'll show you that after. This is where the teleporter comes out on the opposing side of the map into a cool caved area where you once again have a few crates. You got this upper platform here, you got some nice railing put in, and this is another one of the multi-rooted areas. You can either come here to go near the teleporter or to the opposing side where you're going to see the other team spawn. Right here is the railgun spawn, and once again here is the man cannon I was mentioning. If you take it up, it will fly you right towards the sniper spawn. So this is a very big risk versus reward type system, because by going through the man cannon you're definitely going to cause some sound, and you are basically throwing yourself up above, so you're putting yourself at major risk if you're going to go for that weapon, but it's well worth it if you can pull it off. So these are a lot more the tunnelways. On the right is where the teleporter comes out. On the left is this pathway that leads down to the central atrium, and this is where, once again, that's where the man cannon is, and up above here is another team spawn, so they will spawn at opposing corners of the map. I'm just going to fly over here. And just to even everything out, right there on that little extraction piece is an active camo for the team that spawns there, just because the other team does have a height advantage when they start up, so it's just to make everything fair, quite evidently. And you can see players utilizing the teleporter very often. It's a great way to escape your enemies if you're being hunted down. And right here you're going to get a little bit of first-person footage of us playing. So I was on blue team, so we spawn next to the cave with the active camo, while red team is on the opposing side with the height advantage. I ended up getting pretty lucky here. Wolfarius was doing most of the damage, and I was just picking off the kills after he died. And I remember this, I was pretty thrilled about that. That was a quick shot, managed to get Paints as he was running away. The maneuverability on these maps is just awesome. I really find that that's kind of a repetitive theme. The maneuverability is just incredible. You can bounce around different areas. I kept finding little spots I could do skill jumps to achieve different areas, which I hadn't realized originally. So I find that that's always a fun trait to have in maps, because it kind of gives a new experience each time. So the last of the 3 maps is entitled Contour. Once again, it is on Impact, and I'm going to start with the tour. So right here is the railgun. This map basically takes place outside in an area that's kind of in development. It's basically a type of construction site, I believe, which is kind of the whole theme of the commerce idea that we're seeing back and forth between these maps. As we cross through a bridge here, you're going to see this is the central platform. You got lots of points of entry. On that little extraction point there on the side is the hard light shield, which is the one armor ability on the map. The extraction piece right here is where you're going to be able to find the sniper rifle when you come by. And a lot of the environment is molded into this map as well, a lot more than we saw in both of the other ones, so that's kind of a cool trait also. I really like it when you have the option to either stick to the very bottom of the map and go through the rocks, or come up here to the higher platforms and work the upper areas. And right there are the sticky grenades. You're going to see a few of those across the map, and once again it's the same weapon setup. You're going to see 2 carbines, 2 DMRs, and the sticky grenades, the railgun, and the sniper rifle. The only thing that really changes is the presence of armor abilities and their types. So right here is a lower platform where you can jump down. There's actually a man cannon behind it, which will throw you right up to here. Right there is the hard light shield spawn that I was mentioning earlier. As you work your way here, this is right behind the sniper rifle spawn. Like I said, great maneuverability on this map. As always, you can really work these different sections. You got tons of exit points. There's lots of places to actually escape if you're being hunted down on this map, which I thought was really cool. There's some pretty solid lines of sight, but once again, those escape routes act as great line of sight breakers. This is the upper platform I was showing you earlier. You can just drop down through here and enter the combat, so the fray of combat, I should say, and it really does give a good team working experience, and I think that's kind of the whole point of these Forge Hub Dust Up maps, is to really force good teamwork and give a fair, balanced, competitive experience, and I really think Behemoth has achieved that with these maps. So right here is the lower corridor, which you're going to see below the stairwell. We've got these cool 5x1s acting as pillars. You've got a bit of a separated station back here, and this is another thing I thought was really nice. He ended up building a bit of a skyline all around the map. They're really awesome. At the very top, that huge white tower, there's a little bit of a schmeef, a tiny schmeef just up top, I should say, and he's just chilling there overlooking the map. Once again, you can see this is me enjoying the railgun, my favorite weapon on these maps by far, but that's just because I suck with the sniper rifle, I guess. So the carbine also is very good. And its positions kind of force you to put yourself at risk if you want to go grab it, but if you're good with fast rate of fire, it's definitely worth it. So these are the players I want to thank for helping us test out the map. Thank you guys so much. We really did have a blast playing these. They're a great competitive experience, and I highly suggest you guys go download all 3 of them. So this has been Robies5991 here with Online Knights. If you want your maps featured like this, please check the video entitled The Honorary Knight System at the end of this video, which will be linked on the side. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. I'm just going to leave you with a few seconds of gameplay.